Is Taylor Morrison the best builder in Wesley Chapel? Come with me to find out.
We're in Rivers Landings in Wesley Chapel, and we're touring the Tortola. Wesley Chapel is about 35 minutes away from downtown Tampa, and about an hour and a half away from the beach, depending on which beach you want to go to. Now, this is one of my favorite homes by Taylor Morrison, so stick around the video. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why this is my favorite. First is that split garage. So you have a 2-car garage on one side and a 1-car garage on the other side. That's, before kids, I had my garage well organized and that sort of thing. But now, it's really hard to have organized space. Sometimes I have to do like parkour moves to get to my tools. So I love the fact of having a separate garage. So you can make that, your workshop area, your home gym. I have one guy who's going to put a, cold plunge tank in there as well as a sauna. And there's a lot of great options. So for the courtyard garage, and that's where the garage where it doesn't face the street, it's about a $10,000 upgrade, rough numbers. For me, that's some money well spent because my neighbors can't necessarily see my crazy when that garage is open. Here's the downstairs laundry room. If you watch my other videos, I love the fact you don't have to cross through the laundry room when you're coming through the garage. Oftentimes your neighbors, have friends, family over, and they kind of see you crazy when they enter that laundry room. Or maybe you're the kind of person, your laundry room looks perfect and everything's folded and it wouldn't be an issue. But for me, there's always a lot going on in there. I love this drop zone they have to the left as well. This little area is like its own little suite. And there's a bedroom here. The rough measurements of that bedroom are about 12 by 12. Taylor Morrison is using that as like an office, and I think it's a great idea. Oftentimes you find offices, by the main living area, the great room or whatever. And it's really hard to get work done, with the TV on the background or whatever. But here it being tucked away is a perfect place for a home office. And you see that a lot in 2020 or after 2020 with people working from home and really needing more accommodating space. But also if you want to use it for a guest room, you could throw a Murphy bed in there or whatever. It has its own bathroom. It has a decent amount of storage. But for me, I would absolutely 100% use this as a home office. Now this floor plan starts in the mid-6s, but Taylor Morrison is a semi-custom builder, meaning you can pick your finishes, do some structural updates and that sort of thing. Maybe a good metaphor is like a Mustang. You can maybe buy a Mustang for $30,000, or you could trick it out for $100,000. So it's really kind of up to the buyer and the budget and their taste. A lot of buyers, have their design center budget around 10% of the purchase price, but others would boast it up to maybe 30%. I love this entranceway of the home. For me, this really makes it home. It's such a grand and beautiful entrance. I can imagine my daughters, taking their prom pictures on the stairs. Coming home from work, my kids running down the stairs. Daddy's home. It's a massive entrance, and it's exceptionally beautiful in my opinion. Other buyers think it's kind of maybe a waste of space, and that's fine. But if that's your opinion, this may not be the home for you. And check out the bimini if that's not something you guys like with this home. So this great room measures about 20 by about 21 feet. Plenty of room for your furniture and keeps you connected to the house if the house still has a flow. One complaint I've heard about this home is it doesn't have a formal dining area. There's a breakfast nook to the left, which you can accommodate a larger table, but there's not a separate formal dining. So if you need if you're a person that has formal dining all the time, again, this home may not be the house for you. For me, we use it a couple times a year. Mostly, sometimes I find my clean laundry folded there. But every buyer has different taste. I love this area over here. I would definitely go crazy with a coffee bar, have some cold brew coffee in that wine fridge, and really trick it out. So the gourmet kitchen option that we're seeing here is about $8,000. For me, I would absolutely spend the money on that. The kitchen is, in my opinion, the heart and soul of a home. It's where you spend the best time with the family. And a lot of those updates would be hard to do afterwards. It's a beautiful kitchen here. I love the tile backsplash, and a massive amount of storage here. If you're like me, it's always good to stockpile when you go to the grocery store. Having kids and busy lifestyle, it's not something you can pop into every day. And this community is a gas community as well. We do have gas in Tampa Bay, but it's kind of a unicorn. You don't see it with every house in every community. So if you're passionate about your gas, it's definitely worth considering. So what do you think of the finishes they chose in the kitchen? Do you prefer an all-white kitchen, or would you like more of a burst of color? Let me know in the comments, guys. So here's the breakfast nook area. It measures by 12 by 10 feet. They're calling it the dining area. So you could accommodate a lot of formal dining tables here and larger tables as well. They have like a 6-person table here. But, some people want a separate room for formal dining. But I love all the large windows. I love the idea of waking up, having your coffee, your bagel, whatever, watching kids play in the pool, maybe, depending on your lot, seeing some wildlife in the backyard and that sort of thing. Our garage we mentioned earlier, I would probably put a ductless AC system in here and just go to town, have like a little man cave, workout room. But it's a great space. I also really love the fact that the primary is downstairs. There's an extra bedroom downstairs, and the rest of the bedrooms are upstairs. Sometimes I'm in homes and they have the primary upstairs with the kids' bedrooms or secondary bedrooms downstairs. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Heaven forbid somebody break into your house. I would want to be between me and whatever, happens. Or if your kids, sneak out when they're teenagers, it's always kind of better to have a buffer, with the parent. So this bedroom measures about 18 by 18 feet. I love the wallpaper they did. It's kind of funny that wallpaper is in style now, but it looks really, really nice in my opinion. And the tray ceilings are great too. So Taylor Morrison, in my opinion, does a great job with all the primary bathroom suites. Here, I guess we're checking out the difference in the floors, but I love the colors they chose. It's nice, in my opinion, there's a little divider between the two sinks. That way you're not necessarily having a real estate war about, where one line begins and one line ends. And again, if these light fixtures aren't, bougie enough for you, your taste, they're always pretty easy to update after the fact. It's the kind of thing a handyman can come in and, really kind of add extra layer style to the home. It's a beautiful shower here. I love the double heads and the beautiful tile work on the bottom too. And it's nice having a seat in the shower. Of updates available in this home, and we're not obviously covering every single one in the video, but it's a great opportunity because you can really pick the updates, upgrades that you want and the ones you don't want. So you're not necessarily paying for something that you don't care about, which makes more sense to me than having a home, super tricked out with everything, but maybe you don't care about, a flux capacitor, whatever. Silly example, but you know what I'm saying. So let's go check up the upstairs. Again, this entranceway, the split garage, and that office downstairs are 3 reasons why I really love this home. I definitely also choose to have the spindles on the stairs. They makes the home such a great look. So Taylor Morrison's having some great incentives right now as far as closing cost for the home, but they do change from time to time, and a good agent should be able to know which homes you can negotiate on and which homes the price is the price. But, in my opinion, it's definitely great to have somebody in your corner negotiating the best deal for you. So this bonus room measures about 18 by 14. And I think that's really, really great to have with a home. It's, now my kids will probably use this as a playroom. But, as they get older, teenagers, I want them to have a place they can come hang out with their friends, have their own space and privacy, but, still be safe. So this bedroom to the right measures about 10 by 13. It's, in my opinion, the closets in this home are all pretty good. They're not as big as the closets you might find in the Bimini. So if you absolutely need monster closets for every bedroom, check out my home tour on the Bimini. But, the closets are functional and they get the job done. The Barbados is another Taylor Morrison 2-story home. That's another good option if you're checking out their 2-story homes. I believe I have a home tour up on that one as well. So check out that home and let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you want to see these homes in person, happy to schedule showings for you and kind of walk you through the process. Great that this bathroom has a door to the shower tub area, so you could definitely use the space more efficiently. Having kids, you want to get the kids in and out of that bathroom. So this upstairs area isn't massive as far as using as a loft, but I would definitely put some art on the walls. Really introduce people to your personality, your family, your lifestyle. that sort of thing. So this next bedroom measures about 13 by 11, so it's pretty standard in size. One of the great things about Rivers Landing is its location. You're to one side, there's, the interstate I-75, I-275, and then it's also adjacent to Morris Bridge Road. Morris Bridge Road shoots you into Temple Terrace, and there's also a I-75 connector there as well too. So depending on where you want to go in Tampa Bay, a lot of it should be at your fingertips. So this last bedroom is massive. It's about 15 by 13, and it's large as the primary suites in some houses I'm in. I call this your favorite child room. If you say you don't have a favorite child, but you give one kid this room, that's probably your favorite child. With my kids, they're all in bunk beds, so we'd probably put the bunk beds here. But it's a great space. Closet's larger than what you find in some of the other bedrooms, and it has its own private bathroom, so you can kind of hide your crazy. Having small daughters, I like to believe the closets or the bathroom's always clean, but you never really know. So in a moment, we'll be going downstairs. There's an option to extend the lanai for about $10,000 downstairs, and an option to put an outdoor kitchen for about $20,000. I love the idea of extended lanai. In Florida, we oftentimes bake in the summer heat, so having extra shade is important. So my three favorite features of this home were the split garage, the downstairs bedroom, and this grand entranceway. If you guys have questions, my cell phone's in the description, as well as a link to my calendar. I'm a new construction specialist and love to help out. Let's go check out the outside. I love the pool they put in here. It's nice to have a little area to sit. Great if you just want to sit and relax, or have smaller kids that just don't want swimming in the deeper end. Hope you guys enjoy this home tour, and happy house hunting. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.